I want to play what Priyanka Gandhi said, and I want Ashutosh then to respond to that. Because is Priyanka Gandhi Vadra more of an X factor in terms of her ability to communicate with large crowds in particular? Listen in.
मैं आपको ये कहने आई हूं कि हमें देशद्रोही कहें, हमें घर से निकाल दें, मेरे भाई को संसद से निकाल दिया, हम पे केस डाले, मेरे भाई पे इतने केस डाल दिए कि कभी इधर कभी उधर, कभी गुजरात में कभी बिहार में वो जाता है कचहरी, जाएगा, कुछ भी कर ले, मार डाले, लेकिन ये भावना हमारे दिल से कोई नहीं निकाल सकता.
Ashutosh, do you believe that Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, who also has been seen as someone who's been tried, tested and failed, for example 2022 in Uttar Pradesh, does she have that connect that maybe Rahul Gandhi has not been able to build with large crowds, and maybe therefore she in a way could become, certainly if not in this election, in the future, as someone who the Congress relies on? Or is that the mistake, that they rely on the dynasty and therefore, or the so-called dynasty, and therefore no other leader is allowed to emerge? Can Mallikarjun Kharge be his own man today in the Congress party? Can any leader, Sachin Pilot's name was mentioned, can he be seen as a future leader?
See, Rajdeep, the choice is to be made between the dictatorship and the dynastic democracy. The choice should be obvious. The dynastic democracy is any day better. And look, I'm asking a simple question. In India, the democracy is surviving because of the dynasties. You go from Kashmir to the Kanyakumari, which state doesn't have a dynasty and which state doesn't have a democratic setup? So this is a larger question. And BJP is talking about the dynasty, attacking the dynasty. How many dynasties are there? Look at the Brajbhushan Saran Singh. If he's not the Wrestlers Association president, his brother is there. If he's not contesting election, his son is there. Why the BJP is being so hypocritical, maintaining such a double standard? Because it suits him. The issue is that if Mr. Kharge is not given response, Kharge is not a real the president, how many decisions Mr. Nadda is taking? Everybody has seen how the Nadda was shoved by the Amit Shah. He was the party president. Can he take a single decision without being authorized by the Amit Shah and the Modi?
No, but you see, Modi can get away with it, sir. With due regard, Mr. Modi can get away because he's getting the votes. As long as he's getting the votes and winning election, no one cares whether a person is authoritarian or not. That's been the nature of politics. My point to you is, can the Congress look beyond the Gandhis, or are the Gandhis both asset and liability?
Rajdeep, is it fair to say that Mr. Prime Minister is running one of the most communally charged campaign as a Prime Minister? Are we willing to discuss that?
I have been more than willing to discuss the nature of the campaign on more than one occasion.
No. I'm saying, do you realize that the Prime Minister, which Prime Minister has run such a communally charged campaign ever? Are we willing to discuss that? Has he enhanced the prestige of the Prime Minister's chair in this country, or has he taken it lower down? And why the Election Commission is running away from taking action against him? Have you ever heard that a community is targeted from the day one by the Prime Minister himself, calling them infiltrators? Rajat Sethi will not comment on that. Is it not a hypocrisy? Is it not the ruining Indian democracy?
Okay,
so
Ashutosh, you made a strong point.
Prime Minister.
Okay, let Rajat respond. I'm sure, Rajat, Ashutosh is saying if the choice was between a dynastic democracy and a dictatorship, he would prefer a dynastic democracy over a dictatorship. He's saying the choice is dynastic democracy or dictatorship. He's choosing a dynastic democracy.
This is the most rubbish statement anybody can come in and make to the entire nation. Our heads should hang in shame, including his own. Why was he in politics?
What about not yours?
Politics in the first place.
What about not yours, Rajat Sethi?
Did I stop you while you were speaking?
No, Ashutosh, let him complete.
Can you let the Prime Minister?
Did I step in when you were making obnoxious statements?
No, one minute. Ashutosh, let him complete. I want a straight answer. Ashutosh has made a comment. Ashutosh says he prefers a dynastic democracy to a dictatorship. Your response.
I don't care what he thinks. He can't be pushing and placed, pasting his dynastic choices or options before the whole country. We have far better choices. We believe in our own, our own efforts, not being controlled by dynasts and the people who live on crumbs being thrown by dynasts. This is the whole problem. These people who have survived on those crumbs by thrown around by dynasts so that the dynasts could not be questioned. That India is long over.
Okay, Rahul Verma, Rahul Verma, this argument has interestingly come to that. No, 1 minute, Rajat. This argument.
A specific DNA, Rajdeep.
Okay, this argument.
I am offended if somebody who comes in and starts talking all good. Let me finish it here. This is an important thing, Rajdeep. You have strived, hard worked your way to be where you are in media. So have all of us worked hard, not because we were carrying a special DNA in our blood. He should hang his head in shame when he starts putting cap on everybody's ambitions, every young Indian's political ambition, saying that there is a political dynastic option which has kept India democratic. Do hell with this logic.
Okay, let's bring in Rahul Verma. Rahul Verma, this has reached that interesting stage as it often does with any debate on the Gandhis and the Congress, dynasty politics versus the allegation that the Congress make that on the other side you've got what they say is a dictatorship. Is this dynastic idea still relevant to the new India? Does it smack of entitlement, of privilege that because my father was a prime minister, my grandmother was a prime minister, my great-grandfather was a prime minister, I actually have the right almost to become Congress president, and that's where the problem begins, and that's something Rahul Gandhi has to live with as a fifth-generation dynasty. Whatever else he may want to do, even with all the earnestness, that is a charge he will have to live with.
That's right. Even if he does not want to flaunt his dynastic credentials, that's a burden he has to live with. But I don't think the charges that are being labeled against Rahul Gandhi, or for that matter, most such political dynasties, is that that they want to improve things and do things in the right way. The problem is that political dynasties, in some ways, create obstacles for more people to join politics and contest. There is clear sort of like evidence to suggest that even when political dynasties, a member of a political dynasty loses an election, next time also he or she is more likely to get renomination from the party. So the problem is not that your father or your mother or somebody in your family actually was in politics and you are getting some benefit out of it. The problem with Rahul Gandhi and many other political dynasties in India is that they control political parties. And control of political parties is the bigger problem. So dynastic politics you will find in all parts of the world. You will find that in US, you will find that in other countries. But what is happening in South Asia and especially in India, most parties are controlled by single political family. And then it also relates to money thing. Second point, I think where, we are conflating things, which is, I think political centralization is getting equated with authoritarianism.
Ashutosh, you want to respond?
That political centralization can lead to authoritarianism, but reach there, I don't think so. But yes, BJP is showing signs of political centralization.
If we believe in democracy, if we swear by the constitution, if we swear by the parliamentary democracy, then these are the people who are elected by the people. It's not that they have been trusted. The people have elected them. And let's face it, BJP's hypocrisy is shameful, shameless. Why so? Vasundhara Raje Scindia, mother of Scindia, Yashodhara Scindia, then Jyotiradish Scindia, and then Dushyant Scindia, and God knows how many Scindias. This is not democracy. This is not dynasty. Jai Shah, how many elections he has contested to become the secretary of this? And what about the treasurer of the BCCI? What is his name? How come he became over there? Has he played a test match? Has it done?
Let's not compare cricket and politics. Cricket and politics cannot be compared. We are talking about politics here. The point that Rahul Verma is making is, he says, when a political party gets identified with a family alone, that's the dynastical angle that is troubling.
Rajdeep, that's a definition that BJP wants to get away with. The issue is, if you believe in democracy, then you accept the people have elected them. The point number one. The point number one. The point number two.
One by one, Rahul, let him finish.
If the dynasty is bad for the Gandhis, then the dynasty is bad for the Scindias also. You accept Scindias and accept everybody.
Okay, Rahul, you want to quickly respond? Let Rahul respond to that. Are we saying that there are no sons and daughters in the BJP? What is the difference?
See, the problem, and I'm not trying to point anything about Congress. The problem when political parties are controlled by single political family, it creates problem for the party itself, because party is not able to play out an ideology which is different from the family. Party is not able to build an organization which will be able to throw up leadership. Dynastic parties are slowly going to erode and decline. So what I'm trying to point, maybe Ashutosh is getting jittery, but it's going to create more problems for Congress.